let me set the scene. I know when I have children, they will know what it means. And I'll pass on the things my family's given to me. Just love and understanding, positivity. We could change this whole world with a piano, add a bass, some guitar, grab a beat, and away we go. I'm just a boy with a one-man show.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, RHS. I'm Simone Vaduva.
And I'm Jasmine Baker, and this is your Daily Dose for Tuesday, May 16th, 2017.
Today after school, Chess Club and Gamers Club are meeting.
Attention all Key Club members. There is a mandatory meeting today in the mezzanine, immediately after school.
There will be pizza and pop and voting for next year's officers. Also, everyone will have a chance to sign a card for Mrs. Kirkhoff and her baby. If for some reason you cannot attend, see Mrs. Robin, A342.
Fidget spinners are becoming more and more popular. Let's see what students think about them.
Whoa, dude, what's that?
What's this? This is a fidget spinner. Let's see what students at RHS think about the fidget spinner.
How exactly have fidget spinners changed your life for the better?
You know, fidget spinners, they really help me in class, you know, when there's nothing to do, hashtag senior year. So, you know, just fidgeting around in class, pretty much it when I'm bored.
And would you recommend to other students?
Of course, why not? Like, they're fun. I mean, they're simple, but they're fun.
How has a fidget spinner changed your life for the better?
I don't know about for the better. It distracts me a lot, clearly. I'm not even looking at the camera. But mine was good for the solid 13 hours it lasted until Jordan Vilme broke it. Shout out.
And would you recommend a fidget spinner to other students?
Oh, of course. Stop by Glowfish, go cop one for Veronica Tornado, she'll hook you up.
So, Ms. Barnes, how do you feel about these?
I personally hate them. They drive me insane because kids drop them and they pay more attention to them than me, so I have banned them already from my classroom.
Wow.
Yes, and also my third grader plays with them in her class, so they're everywhere and they haunt me.
When you go down, down.
Thanks, guys.
Election results are in. Class officers have been decided. Congrats to the class of 2018's President Michaela Coffey and Vice President Belina Giamalva, Secretary Noah Mack, Corresponding Secretary Michaela Joy, and Treasurer Natalie Walsh, and all 5 representatives.
The class of 2019's presidents, Sarah Creech, Vice President Julia Dudas, Secretary Matthew Chusowicz, and Treasurer Devin Blight.
And finally, the class of 2020's President Lillian Settles, Vice President Francis Hickey, Secretary Elliot Vernage, and Treasurer Sydney Lazarick.
Now let's go to Matt Dennison to talk to some students who entered the film festival.
Hey there, RHS. A handful of our video production students recently submitted videos into the Michigan Student Film Festival. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, first off, what is the Michigan Student Film Festival?
I'll take that one. The Michigan Student Film Festival, it's the biggest, like, non-professional film festival in Michigan. It's essentially a bunch of kids like us from all over the state that make films either for fun or for their schools. Submit them. You can submit them through your school or on your own. I've done both. And then if you do it for your school, you know, the school gets praised. If you do it by yourself, you get praised, but you get praised with the school too. And it's a big competition, and then you get judged by actual people in the industry and stuff like that. So you get a lot of useful feedback.
What was your project?
My project was I Love the USA.
And can you give us a brief summary of it?
It's basically a video of a very patriotic student, Easton Tabin, showing his love for the USA, and it kind of has a Navy background in it because that's what he's going into.
My project was a music video called Send in the Sun.
And can you give us a brief summary of it?
Well, it was a music video for a song called Send the Sun by rapper Watsky, and it got an excellence, and the main character was some guy named Hector who basically kills himself, and it shows, like, the consequences of what happens, like the people around you.
Mine was it was titled The Box Fan. It's about a guy with a box fan. Pretty self-explanatory. It's a nice little film. You can check it out. It's on YouTube. But go ahead.
Okay. I submitted 2 projects with the school this year. I did a drunk driving PSA called "Hurting Yourself," and I also I made a spoof comedy called "The Amazing Spider Guy," and it's like just a spoof on like Spider-Man movies, both the old ones and the new ones. And I mean, essentially, both of us worked on all 3 of those together. We kind of have like an unofficial group in video because we're all in the advanced class, so we're supposed to be individualistic, but we all work together anyway.
Congrats to our winners. Now back to the anchors.
See you, Danny.
Thanks, Matt.
Don't forget that NHS will be selling So Long for the Summer candy grams for 50 cents during all lunches tomorrow, Wednesday, May 17th through Friday, May 19th. Make sure to say farewell to a friend until next year or say goodbye to your favorite senior.
Tomorrow, Wednesday, May 17th, is Hat Day. Students who pay $1 get to wear a hat all during the school day. All proceeds benefit PBIS.
This Friday, May 19th from 5 to 8 p.m., Third Friday will be coming to the RHS Greenhouse. There will be many activities and vendors. The trolley will stop at the greenhouse or parking is available.
Also, don't forget that DECA is holding a cereal drive now throughout May 31st. Donate cereal boxes to the Post or the Hotspot.
All boxes will be donated to Children's Hospital. In exchange for your donation, you'll be given a raffle ticket to be entered to win gift cards, apparel, or food from either of the school stores.
Now here's Brendan with your sports report.
Hey RHS, this is Brendan here with the Daily Sports Report. Girls tennis took first place over the weekend in their tournament. Varsity softball won 2 of their 3 games in their tournament. Varsity baseball split their weekend games, beating Plymouth Salem and taking the L to Canton. Boys and girls track dominated the Metro Classic over the weekend. Kiana Evans broke her own record in the Open 200 with a time of 24.97. She was also named the female MVP of the Metro Classic. Congrats, Kiana. The girls 4x1 and 4x8 teams took the gold. Congrats, girls. Another shout out to the boys 4x1 and 4x2 teams for posting impressive numbers over their weekend. One last shout out to Demetrius Johnson for winning the Open 800 with a time of 1:58. That's all for your sports report. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Brendan. Attention seniors, Jostens will be here to distribute caps and gowns today, May 16th.
Happy birthday to Hannah Carabinios,
Matthew Langford,
and Hannah Van Marter. Hey Jasmine.
What?
Why do fish live in salt water?
I don't know why.
Because pepper makes them sneeze. Stay
groovy, RHS.
What's up, RHS? We all know that a lot of weird things can happen in history, but can you guys separate the fact from the fiction? Let's see what these students had to say. Which of these is true? Did Theodore Roosevelt perform in the circus with lions? Or did Andrew Jackson have his own personal cursing parrot?
I believe that the true one would be the parrot.
Circus with lions.
I feel like Andrew Jackson had a cursing parrot.
Theodore Roosevelt been in a circus with lions.
Which is true? Beethoven has been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or was Abraham Lincoln inducted into the Wrestling Hall of Fame?
That's Beethoven.
Abraham Lincoln was in the Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Well, definitely I feel Abraham Lincoln's more of a pro wrestler.
Well, I'm going to go with the most non-obvious answer. I'm going to go with the Abraham Lincoln one.
Which of the following is true? Australia had a large-scale war with its own emu population with 2,500 casualties, or did China have a small-scale war against their red panda population with 960 casualties?
I'm going to have to say Australia on that one.
Australia had a war with its emu population.
The panda population.
Thanks, students. And remember, you learn something new every day.